Hello, everyone. This is Shaniece M, your personal and business development coach, founder of the Unstoppable Community, which is a community that you can find on Facebook. It's a group. Just search Unstoppable Community, and this is strictly for entrepreneurs that desire to grow and develop. So get excited about that. Also author, as well as motivational speaker and executive trainer. So I'm so happy that you're joining me and following the series, How to Close a Sale. And this is actually session 4. So number 1, make sure you go back and you watch How to Close a Sale part 1, part 2, part 3. Number 2, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page, okay? And that will you'll always be notified whenever I add a new video, a new training, all that good stuff, because my goal was always to give you what you need in order to successfully grow, okay? So now, today we're going to talk about the objective of selling, okay? So again, a lot of us leave too much money on the table as entrepreneurs. A lot of us leave too much money on the table. So I want you to understand the objective of selling. First, I need you to understand that selling is in everything that you do. Okay, because it happens when you communicate with one another. You just don't realize it. Okay, you have to change the way you look at selling in general. So when it comes to understanding how to sell your service and your brand, there are 10 important objectives in selling that I really want you to look at. Number 1, creating product awareness. Educating your clients on what you have to offer, whether it be a product or a service. This communication is very, very important. You have to show your audience, you have to show your ideal clients that you are the expert. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You are the expert. You know what you're doing. You know what you're selling. You know what you're talking about. You have to educate your clients, okay? Now, I work with my coaching clients, the clients that are in my different coaching programs, how to effectively communicate what they have to offer through their branding. Very important, okay? How to create product loyalty, so when another product is offered, the customer automatically wants it. So let's say you offer one product or one service, and then when you introduce another one, the customers were so pleased that now they want to purchase something else from you, okay? So creating strong product awareness. Number 2, learning persuasive skills, okay? Now, you want to learn how to persuade your customers into buying. Now, when I say persuade, it's a positive persuasion because your products, your services back up what you say, okay? You want to persuade them into buying what you're selling and figure out a great system to nurture them and to keep them coming back. Okay, you want to get your clients to believe in something that you're offering. You want to tempt them. You want to create amazing marketing that's like, oh my gosh, what's she doing? Oh my gosh, what's he doing? Oh my gosh, I keep seeing this over and over and over. Let me try it. Let me contact her. Let me contact him. So learning persuasive skills and learning the skill of when someone purchases, like I talked about in number 1, when they purchase one thing, upsell it. Learning how to upsell. When I was in Mary Kay, I was amazing at selling. I still am amazing at selling, but someone would call me for an eyeliner, literally, and by the time they were off the phone with me, I sold them a mascara, an oil-free eye makeup remover, some eyeshadow, some foundation, and it was easy for me to take a $10 sale to $100. So it is very important to learn persuasive skills. Number 3, educational skills. And going back to being the expert, learning how to effectively educate people on what you do and what you have to offer. So important. I can't say that enough. So you have to make sure that you do the research, that you study other people who have offered the product or the service that's similar to yours. You have to make sure that you are constantly educating yourself in order to educate your people. Make sure you're constantly going to workshops. You have a coach. At the end of the day, entrepreneurs, you need to make sure that you have a coach. Okay, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you have someone that's taking you to the next level. And if you're out there on an island by yourself and you think you know everything, shame on you. We have to learn how to invest in ourselves as entrepreneurs better than what we normally do. Okay? We have to learn how to invest. Invest. There's no way that you believe you're going to get $1 million business and you only are willing to invest $100. Okay? So, number 4, I love this one, the selling triangle. So draw a triangle, right? Draw a triangle, okay? One side is product knowledge. This is where you're educating, okay? The other side of the triangle, it is selling tactics and strategies, developing your people skills. And then at the bottom, it is attitude, enthusiasm, goals. Each side of the triangle is very, very important. A great salesperson without product knowledge, okay, and with enthusiasm will not get far. So you may have, enthusiasm, but you have no product knowledge, right? So you can't have a great attitude but have no systems or strategies. Like, everything is important. If you're excited about selling, but you have little knowledge about what you're offering, you will not be effective. If you have knowledge, but you don't have strategies and skills in place to effectively execute, how far will your products go? Who will even know about them? Okay? And a professional who has not developed all 3 sides is failing to reach its fullest potential and letting its market down and leaving money on the table, okay? And you're not closing your sales properly. So I'm going to say that again. A professional who has not developed all 3 sides of the triangle is failing to reach its fullest potential and letting their true market down, and they're leaving money on the table. Okay. Number 5, create interest for your services and products. How you create interest is how you pull in your clients. This is where effective communication strategies are important. This goes with brand awareness. What is in the content that you're writing? What are you saying? What does your marketing look like? Okay. You have to be willing to create interest. So with me being a coach, I do a lot of things so people can understand what I do, and they want to hear more. They want me as their coach. They believe in me. So I'm constantly out there creating interest. I get inboxes like probably every week. Oh my goodness, Shaniece, I've seen you here. You're so motivating. I'm working to build my business. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Okay, so very important. Number 6, provide information. Marketing, this is important. Marketing materials that teach people what you have to offer. Okay, so in providing information, you want people to be able to look at a piece of paper and see what it is that you offer, or look at an ad. Okay, so providing important information. Number 7, living through selling. Salespeople are everywhere, y'all. And if you think you're not a salesperson, you are so wrong. Okay, take a deep breath with me right there. I want you to say, I am so wrong. I am so wrong. Okay, salespeople are everywhere. And you come in contact with a salesperson every day, but you don't realize it. Let's break it down. Actors and actresses, they're selling us on going to see their movie, right? Food servers, they're selling us on the menu and the products, the food that they're offering. Doctors, they're selling us on that they're the best doctor and that what they're saying our diagnosis is the truth, right? Lawyers, they're selling us on they'll be the best lawyer to represent our firm, our business, our personal life. Politicians, parents, you're constantly selling your kids on going to school, getting a good education, being the best that they can be, learning to share, learning to not tell stories, learning to be accountable. And kids are selling their parents, Mom, can you take me here because so-and-so is going to be there? And I promise you that this, come on, y'all, your spouse, babe, let's go on a trip. Let's go to Jamaica because blah, 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 blah. And then your friends. So you must learn how to sell. You must sell to survive. So when people say they don't like salespeople, it's time to look in the mirror. because you are a salesperson and you just don't realize it, okay? And then number 8, stimulating demand. This is the part where you must convince people to purchase what you're selling, right? This is through your process, your strategies, your systems. This is your selling funnel, okay? You have to make people excited about what you're offering, okay? And then you convince them to purchase it. All right. Number 9, creating brand loyalty. This is built over time. This is you being consistent in what you're doing, consistently out there showing people who you are, what you're doing, all that great stuff. And then number 10, learning how to overcome objections. You must learn amazing rebuttals. If someone says, "Oh, I can't afford," what is your comeback? Do you just give up? Or do you say, and this is for me, when when you say you can't afford, you are telling the universe you will never, ever be able to purchase something. You will always lack. You'll never have enough. You know, the Bible says that life and death is in the power of the tongue. So what you're putting out is what you're getting back. So if you say I can't afford, you will never be able to afford. Learning great rebuttals to people's objections. Okay, so let's recap really, really quickly. How to close the sale. Part 4, the objective of selling. Number 1, creating product awareness. Number 2, learning persuasive skills. Number 3, educational skills. Number 4, the selling triangle, understanding each area, each side, and where you need to grow and develop so all sides are working at the same level. Number 6, create interest for your service and products. That was number 5, create interest for your service and products. Number 6, provide information. Number 7, living through selling. Okay. Number 8, stimulating demand. And number 9, create brand loyalty. And then number 10, learning how to overcome objections. You get solid at this, so you're not leaving money on the table. Learning how to close the sale is so important to the longevity of your business. Learning how to close the sale allows you to bring money in. And y'all know I always teach about multiple sources of income. Learning how to close the sale in each branch of your income will allow money to be flowing in, okay? And remember, we don't worship money at all. We don't worship money. Money gives us the opportunity to be able to give more, to be able to pay our bills, get out of debt, not live paycheck to paycheck, to be able to tithe more. You know, money gives you options. So just remember, in everything that I teach, I am not teaching you to worship the sale. I am teaching you to create more income so you can live the type of life that you desire. So don't forget, if you're not a part of the Unstoppable community, please go to Facebook, search under groups, Unstoppable Community, request to be a part of it. I'm only accepting entrepreneurs that desire to move up and grow. This is a training group. It is not for marketing your products. It's not for selling your items. It is for you as an entrepreneur to get exactly what you need from a business coach that's been in business for 15 years. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm also known as the Unstoppable One. So the word unstoppable, the number 1 spelled out, and then the actual number 1. Okay. Follow me on LinkedIn, Shaniece M. You can follow my business Facebook page, Shaniece M. and you can follow me on Twitter. Okay. So my goal is to provide you with the things that you need in order to succeed. And if you're interested in learning more about my coaching programs, you can go to my website, which is www.shaniecemwise.com. Okay, www.shaniecemwise.com, and you can schedule a discovery session. And in the description down below, you'll be able to find my website as well. Make sure you check out my blogs. Make sure you check out my up and coming podcast, and just get excited because you are learning how to become a better salesperson, how to close the sale, and how to not leave money on the table. Thanks again for joining me. Peace out.